out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another episode of MUT Market Watch, our weekly series each and every Saturday, where we go over things that are going on in the market, ways to make coins in Madden 20 Ultimate Team. And today we got a nice video for you guys to show you how you can make some coins off of theme diamond sets. So yesterday we spent a lot of time, a whole video on ways to prepare for the harvest promo. I know that's the hot topic right now. That's what's probably coming up next week. But I wanted to focus our attention somewhere else and take a different look, a different angle at making some coins through a set that's been out since August. And some of you guys may have forgot about it and didn't know it was profitable. So we're going to take a look at that. If you missed yesterday's video, be sure to check that out, because we're going to also talk about, or we did also talk about, I should say, how to make coins throughout Madden 20 Ultimate Team this weekend by doing various things to get ready for the MUT Harvest promo. With that being said, what we're going to do, and I apologize, but I thought I was fully prepared for this video, and now I slightly am not, but we're going to get ourselves together here really quick. And I just want to quickly take a look at MUT. So I got to fix my screen here. We do have a spreadsheet to show you guys, but let's go on over to MUT, right? And what I'm going to do is show you two different sorts that you kind of want to do and how you're going to make coins off of these old theme diamond sets. So we're going to search by program, and we're going to go over to, you might not be able to see this because of my screen or my face cam, but we're going to go on over to power-ups. I'm going to personally sort by PlayStation 4 prices, and we're going to sort by price descending and hit filter. And what you're going to see here is, we know Lamar Jackson's expensive. We talked about that last weekend. But if we take a look, we got Brian Waters. He is a theme diamond. We have John Runyon, theme diamond. If we go a little further down, Merton Hanks, Chris McAllister, Jason Elam, Corey Schlesinger, Antoine Randall L, all theme diamonds. And if you take a look, some of these are pretty expensive, especially these two guys, Waters and Runyon, 78K, 70K. If we take a look at theme diamonds in general, and this is something you'll want to do on your own, we're going to once again take a look. We'll hit filter, same price filters. Matt Burke, who came out today as a limited legend, John Henderson. Those guys won't really help, but we have Runyon here, Waters here, Keith Bullock. Remember, he got a legend not too long ago. Donald Driver, Clinton Portis, Andre Reed, who came out today. So you're kind of noticing a little bit of a different trend, is that the guys who have already come out, their cards are up there in price compared to all other theme diamonds. Burke, Henderson, Bullock, Portis, Andre Reed today, and so forth. But there are some names that have not come out yet that are also up there, like John Runyon and Brian Waters. So why is this important? Well, if you notice, one of the two common names was Brian Waters. So I'm going to switch back over to our theme builders and then go to the theme diamond sets. And if you're unaware how these sets work, basically you take a bunch of team items. So for the Bengals, Corey Dillon, you get a bunch of their cards. Usually the most expensive or the highest overall elite is left out of the set. Some of the not so good teams, it's a little bit different, but if you take a look here, for the Bengals, this one requires 27 items. The majority of them are gold. So core elites, core golds are just cheap now. The market has shifted away from those being expensive. We're a very long ways away from the launch of this game at this point, and these items that were once really expensive, and when these sets came out in August, they were fairly expensive to do and not profitable, are now profitable because of the market. So we saw that Brian Waters was a common name on there, and if we pull up his set, you're going to see that I have a lot of items on it. So why do I have a lot of items? Well, I want to show you guys this spreadsheet that I made. Unfortunately, I can't really share this with you, right? Because you guys, somebody would edit it and put dick pics and swastikas or something. You know how people are on the internet, right? My point is that you can do this with a pen and a paper, and that's normally what I do. I only put it into a spreadsheet to show you guys on screen instead of holding up a sheet of paper and reading my chicken scratch. So this is what I do anytime I do a set, whether it's a big set like this, whether it's a legend set which takes maybe 5 cards. I get on a piece of paper and I make 3 columns. First pass is, what is this card costing right now at the point where I have this idea to do the set? So I literally went through every item on this set, hit the search button on it or press select, and it gave me those cards on the auction house. I immediately wrote down that price. So if you look on your screen, Mahomes at that point was 64K, Schwartz 23K, Jones 10K, and so forth. If we go all the way to the bottom, I then added that all up. Of course, you know, having a spreadsheet, it does the math for me, so I can't make mistakes. And that cost 180,020 or 200 coins just to complete that set, okay? If we then go through these items one more time, and I make a second column, and this is my target. So this is, I'm gonna undercut everything that I see on here. Every price that I just saw, I'm gonna try to find it a little bit lower. And I would go down and write it down. So I'm gonna look for Mahomes for 60K, Schwartz for 20K. You'll see like Frank Clark, as I was going through, he was 13,800 coins, way too much for a 79 gold. So I wrote down 5K. And at the end of this, after doing all my undercutting and my target pricing, I came up with a value, adding that all together, of 151,400 coins. So that's almost 30K cheaper just by saying, you know what, I'm going to be patient. I then, without buying anything at this point, made a third column. And again, you can do this on paper. And with that, this is actually what I paid for these cards. So as I kind of searched for these cards, I found a Mahomes for 57,950 coins. Remember Frank Clark? That was 13K. I found one for 3K. So I start filling out these values as I purchase these cards. And if we can hit our targets or under, we're going to get this set done for under 151K. So then if you look on the right hand side, I'm showing you this is what his power up costs. Now if you're unaware, when you do these sets, so when I do this Brian Waters set, once I complete it, you're going to get, it says it in the description, an 89 overall theme diamond, his power up, and a completion token. The completion token is moot at this point, it doesn't matter. But the power up, remember we took in the beginning of the video, we took a look at all the power ups that are fairly expensive, and Waters is one of them. So by doing my math here, switching back over to my spreadsheet, I'm saying, you know, the power up sells for about 69K. The diamond sells for about 140K. 209K total. After tax, we got 62,100 for the power up and 126K for the theme diamond. If you add those two numbers up, that means if we complete this set, sell both of these items after tax for these amounts right here, we're gonna net, well, I shouldn't say net, but we're gonna get 188K. So 188,100 coins. So now I'm factoring in how much did it cost me to build out this set. Well, right now I've spent 113K on doing this set. Obviously we need more items, so this section here of our profit isn't true yet because we haven't finished the set. But even if I got all of these items at my target price, it cost me 151K, and I sold them at these prices up here, I would make 36,700 coins. Is it a lot of work for a little profit? Maybe, but I know a lot of you guys, 36K would be nice. But we're being patient right now, and we're trying to find these for cheaper than what we even targeted at. So I'm going to kind of just go through and show you what I do. So we haven't collected the majority of these items, but I'll go to Damian Williams here, and I'm going to have to pull up my spreadsheet. Damian Williams, my target was 2.8. Right now he's 3.4. So we're going to pass on that one. We're going to live to see another day. We'll go to this guy who has a very long name, and I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Our target was 2K. He's up for 2.75. It's not going to work for us right now. We're going to go on over to the next one, which was Eric Fisher. And our target there, I'm clicking back and forth, was 2,800. So he's at 3.2. It's not working for me. Let's move on to the next one, which is Anthony Hitchens, I believe. Let's see if we can find him. There he is up here. And we see that he's 3.3. I'm pretty sure that's going to be higher than I wanted to pay. Let's go to Raglan and Breland. So Raglan, about 1.6K. We're striking out right now, but if we look back at my spreadsheet, right, you see, compare the target to the actual, like, you know, Frank Clark was a really good one. D. Robinson we got for 850. D. Lee we got for 1,100. Like, these are well below our target values. You are going to probably run into a situation where you're just not finding the values that you want. So Ragland, we wanted 1.6. He's at 2.5. It's not going to work for us right now, but it's okay to have some patience. That's how you're going to maximize the amount of coins. Here's a great one. Breland, 1,050 coins. What was on our list here? Well, if we go back, we were willing to pay at these prices 2,500 coins. So now we add this in here, and that's gonna, calculate the total here for us. Again, you'll probably have to use a calculator if you're not really good with Excel or don't know how to use spreadsheets. But it's calculating the value for us. And once we fill this out, I'm confident that if at least I hit my targets, and at this point I'm hitting well below my targets, that we're gonna make some coins off of these. Let's check one more before we end here. We'll go with this Wiley guy. We said 2,800. He's at 2,007. I'm gonna be a little cheap here. I'm gonna be a penny pincher and say, you know what? I'm not gonna buy this one yet. I still think I can get it for cheaper, even though my target was 2.8. I still think we can get it cheaper. We'll take a look at the last two cards here just to double check. So we got Atachu and Sorensen. I'm pretty sure I killed this guy's name, but our target here was 1.7. 1.9 is not going to work. And then the the final guy, Daniel Sorensen, we had 2.8. He's at 2.85. So one pass through here, we got one more card that we needed. Obviously, there's quite a few more that we could get, but these are profitable. Now, I have some notes on a piece of paper of things that I want to read about this whole method, and I think I went through it pretty clearly. I think you guys would understand. What's not going to work with these, okay? Theme diamonds that already have a second card, already have a legend card. So Clinton Portis, Keith Bullock, Patrick Surtain. The reason that those won't work is because these items, now that they have a legend, that means that they got a solo that came out on their Saturday that they came out. So Surtain came out today. Today's Saturday. He's got a solo out there now that you can get his power up for free. So that automatically diminishes the value of that power up. And that's a big part on why we're making coins off of these sets, is because some of these power ups are really expensive. And that's basically free. So you can only do this on guys who haven't got a second legend. There's still about 20 of them, and all of those 20s aren't great either, but don't do that, okay? I also would recommend, so like when I complete this Chief set, probably today at some point, I'm probably not going to sell the diamond card. Prices are always down on weekends. I don't recommend selling these items on the weekends. What I would say is you might want to at least try to sell the power up right away. You don't have to. You could wait until the end of the weekend for that, but I don't think you're going to see as a big price gap with the power up. I don't know why, but that's just kind of the numbers that I saw here. But you do want to do these sets on the weekend because that's when the auction house is most active. That's when people are undercutting each other. With the Mahomes, you saw I got a pretty good deal on that. Guys who get a legend, their diamond card could spike. So though I'm saying don't do Clinton Portis because it's too late now, at the same time, when Clinton Portis' legend was announced, his diamond spiked up in price. So it's also not a bad idea to do these things on the weekend, sell the power up right away, and literally hang on to the diamond. Because when and if, and it's headed that way, unfortunately, say Brian Waters is a legend next weekend, I'm guessing his diamond card is going to temporarily spike in price. And when that's announced on Friday night, I can list it on the auction house and probably get 10 to 15% more value off of that. Also, if you do any of these and hang on to them, it's not a bad idea to just post them at like 7:30 p.m. on Friday night, right before MUT usually announces the legends, and just price them up maybe 20-30K higher than normal, because people are going to be trying to buy them really quick, and you're already going to have one sitting there. You don't got to worry about people undercutting you. Yours is going to be there right away for somebody to overspend on. And some of the good ones that I wrote down that might be worth doing, obviously Brian Waters, John Runyon, Antoine Randall, Charles Tillman, Mel Renfro, Merton Hanks, Dwight Freeney, and is it Jason Sehorn? Sehorn's really fast. Freeney's kind of like a MUT legend. The Renfro card was pretty good. Merton Hanks has a expensive power up right now. Tillman was a really popular card, pretty solid card, so I could see he's a popular player too. I could see if he gets a legend, you know, people will probably want that. Antoine Randall, another one, and then Runyon is just one of those more expensive ones. So if you got any questions about this, feel free to hit me up down below in the comment section. I think I made everything pretty clear. Again, I can't share that spreadsheet because you can't edit it anyway, but all you got to do is use a piece of paper and pen. That's typically what I do. I just put this one into spreadsheet form so I could show you it on screen. And yeah, man, that's all I got. I don't know what we'll be back with tomorrow, but tomorrow we should have a video. I'm really going to try to get Struggle Squad out tomorrow. I know you guys are waiting on it. My name is Popular Stranger. Have a great Saturday. We'll be live streaming tonight, and hope to see you there. Peace.